What's going on, guys? It's the Music Marketing Mafia back at it again with another video. In today's episode, we are going to be talking about buying streams and buying followers. Um, this may seem like a topic that you're like, oh, why would anybody ever do that? And the funny thing is that I'm not 1000% against it. I think it's bad for your algorithm. I think it's dangerous for your songs. But I kind of get the appeal and I kind of understand why artists do that. So I wanted to make an episode to kind of dive into that a little bit here. So buying followers and buying streams have been something that's been super prevalent in the industry for basically since the numbers started showing. Obviously your followers and your streams are everything when it comes to booking shows, getting in touch with other artists, making connections. So having those really good numbers can be make or break, to be honest with you, whether you get a show or not. And it really, like, it kind of, I don't even know about saddens me, but it kind of frustrates me because you have really good artists out there who just like are doing stuff the right way and are just sort of moving slower, that are not, they're not buying followers and they're not buying streams, but they're so behind the game just because they don't have the same numbers as everybody. And it's a little bit upsetting, just that the playing field is a lot different now. And you have artists that excel and have gotten connections and shows because they've bought followers and bought streams, which is why I'm not 1000% against it. I don't think it's the worst idea. Overall, I'm annoyed and against it, but like I understand, if that makes sense, based upon where the industry is headed, where the industry is right now, why people do it. I don't personally I don't do it. I don't have my artists do it. Just because I think long term, building up something organically, with real fans and stuff, like at the end of the day, yeah, you might end up getting an extra show or an extra collab because you bought streams or bought followers. But if you are doing that consistently, you are putting yourself at risk to get your account banned, disabled. People can normally see through that because then like your monthly listeners will be off. Your engagement rate on Instagram is really bad. So people are able to kind of see through those numbers depending on how you do it and the way that you do it. So I just advise you that you be extremely, extremely careful. I've seen a lot of songs in today's age got taken down for people that don't even artificially stream. So if you're going to artificially stream your song, you have to be extremely careful. I'm not opposed if you're paying for Spotify promotion and you got a bunch of streams on your song to kind of just give it a little bit of a boost or do it with some streams. But I think overall, having a more organic, built-up structure is going to end up benefiting you in the long run. Because you're just throwing money at stuff that you're just not going to even get a return on investment on, which is annoying. I don't really think it's worth anybody's time. So I highly advise you to kind of sit down and think about it as a musician. What the point of your career is in, and how are you going to fix that to where you don't have to buy streams and buy followers to make fans, because like I said, fans are going to be able to see through that. And you want to build up and you want to develop something that people are happy to be a part of, something that they want to be a part of. And to just buy streams and followers can just end so badly in so many different ways. If you're spending hours and hours and hours on a song that ends up getting taken down because you bought streams on it, you're going to be so disappointed. So finding like that happy middle point can be really, really important. So that's all I have for today's episode. I hope you guys have been finding these episodes really enjoyable and beneficial. I've gotten a lot of good feedback on it, so I appreciate you guys for that. In the next episode, we are going to be talking about syncing your music and getting sync placements. I think this is a really beneficial episode. I've actually gotten some really good syncs myself, so I have some good experience there. But yeah, I hope this was beneficial for you guys.